Really great stuff. Too hot to handle. Just
We'll see if
woo,
Salem can get it
being
back.
hot. Yeah.
Tournament's still going on. Salem's still here, so.
Wow. So right now you got Mask and myself headed into top 16 winner side. Samsora and Manny are starting any moment, but just welcome again if you're tuning in. I mean, just wow.
Yeah.
What great sets already.
Incredible. My heart's still racing. But it looks like upcoming we do have, Samsora and Manny.
Yeah.
Okay, that's going to be a fun one. Manny, you know, if any of you didn't know who Manny was, probably maybe you learned of him at Fire Emblem Saga. Doesn't get to travel as much as he would like, but I think for sure top 5 in the state. Really strong player. Really strong.
And also with a lot of legacy. I mean, coming from so many years of experience, and also, you know, one of his regions, right? North Florida, Tampa. I mean, he's one of their like biggest, like, you know, coaches, motivator, community leaders. I mean,
he's definitely a testament of the story of not giving up. Manny at the beginning of Brawl was actually terrible. Super, super bad at the game.
Everyone's bad and toxic at the beginning.
Yes, like him specifically, people were like, oh man, yeah, he sucks. But like he knew that, and he grinded. He grinded like every day, and now he's one of the best players. And just so you know, sometimes you may not get it in Smash 4, but if you're a player, maybe come Smash 5.
And the thing about Manny, too, is that, like, if you've ever played him, everybody always knows. The second after you lose a set against him, he'll very politely say, do you want any tips? Because he's already analyzed the set as it's happened.
Oh, yeah.
And he's very willing to always share, you know, share information, share how to improve, share how maybe some of your habits that you haven't realized go down in the game. I mean, when you're up there playing in front of people, when you're up there, you know, in an arena, like, you make decisions that you don't even think you could make.
Yeah.
Both stupid and brilliant, you know? And Manny catches on to all those things, and that kind of, like, builds into the fact of him being such a great player because he notices the intricacies of each opponent that he faces.
And it looks like right now he's trying to share some percentage with Samsora, taking the early lead. Got him at 70% already. And a lot of people may think, I don't know why, if people just see Sonic on screen, they're like, wow, camping, Resident Sleeper. Dude, like, Sonic has no approach. Like, Spin Dash is not really a good approach. He has to mix it up quite a lot. There's a lot of thought process going on to it.
Yeah, and, you know, we're seeing Samsora slightly regaining some percentage. I mean, it's so hard to get a hold of Sonic when you're Peach. But Samsora, very great tech. Coming into 2017, making a splash, one of the gems of this year, in my opinion. He is just one of the funnest players to watch, not only because he plays Peach, but also because of how he plays her. I mean, his follow-ups, his damage output, it's just all off the charts when it comes to, you know, wow, I just grabbed at 0 and I'm at 45 now.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, this character definitely, from the beginning, I was like, I think Peach might be good. I was like, I don't know. And people started coming out with the Japanese Vine combos.
Yeah, if you ever see a Japanese Vine combo video, you already know.
You know it's about to go off.
You already know. Now what you actually, this is the new meta, Japanese Breath of the Wild video.
Oh.
But we'll get into that in a moment because right now it looks that Samsora is getting Manny off the stage, and we do know that Sonic classically has issues landing, and we'll see if Samsora takes advantage of that.
Really good landing mix-ups. In fact, from the disadvantaged position, getting quite a bit of damage for himself.
And I feel like the speed and also lack of being able to just close the gap very easily for Samsora is kind of putting him a little bit at a, you know, at an arm's length from Sonic, and it's making it very difficult for him to do anything about the match because what is Peach is just picking up her dress and trying to run towards him, and Sonic's already, you know, 2 steps behind or in front of her.
Yeah. Sonic just seems to do what
Sonic wants.
Sonic does pretty well against all of the Mario characters, actually, because Sega does what Nintendo don't. You know what they say, man.
Awesome. Dash attack for Peach, taking it out. But these games against Manny and against most Sonics, you know, ends up being kind of a grueling 4 to 5 minute ordeal. So keeping his stamina up during the entire set will have to be one of Samsora's biggest goals.
All right, Manny just holding back. The onus is really not on him to approach.
No, of course not. I mean, it isn't in the match, and it isn't when he's in the lead. I mean, this matchup does afford him a lot of safety, a lot of, like, you know, eject buttons in the situations, not only with Spring Ride, but also just with his speed. Just walk away. Most of his walk speed beats most run speeds. When you think about it.
Ooh, scary stuff.
So anticipating that double spring just to get clipped by up air. Samsora did air dodge and not meet his demise there, so great on him.
All right. Keeps getting poked out of his shield by the spring. Got to be a little bit frustrating for Samsora.
All right, so we got Sonic Mania on deck.
Okay, potentially a bad spot.
All these meaty hits need to be placed on this, like, rushing blue ball. Samsora's going to have to make a very great effort to anticipate his next move, because Manny's just kind of...
Now does not have very much of a lead at this point.
Yeah, and Peach hit, you know, she hits hard, so Manny will start to have to carefully introduce himself back to stage, but having stage control now.
Oh, looks like the crowd is on his side. Oh, but Fate is not, and Samsora taking it after a long, grueling battle down into 40 seconds.
I'm telling you, it's a game of stamina against Sonic, because, I mean, the whole time that you're playing, you're still keeping track of where he is, where he's going to go next. Meanwhile, Sonic is just doing what he wants. So, I mean, Samsora, you know, very well, you know, placed that final nair to take it out, and we're going into game 2 now, potentially at Final Destination or Town and City.
Okay. Yeah, good call. Going to Town and City. Gonna stay the same characters, of course.
So Samsora is one of the more creative Peaches, only in the sense that, you know, he is able to anticipate how you're going to approach him sometimes and get some really insane damage out of that when he wasn't even on the offensive in the first place. And that's what I like to see about Peach, because, you know, her grab game at low percents is monstrous. Like, it's ridiculous. And also his ability to just move with float cancels really makes it hard to guess where she's going to be next. And so, you know, it makes it so that you have to kind of think about how you're going to walk up to her, because you might end up eating a ton of damage.
Oh, yeah. I like to say Samsora doesn't play defense. He plays retreating offense. Just waiting for his moment, always setting up those down airs. He wants you to put yourself in that position himself.
Yeah, Manny's not giving it to him. God, I need this sound modded out.
No, this is like the dentist.
Yeah, we're at the dentist office right now, just drilling deep. Manny is just not gonna. He's not gonna go in unless he's completely sure. And with Peach, you can't ever be completely sure, so he might be here all night.
All right. Due to the platform moving away, is safe from that combo continuing any further.
20% in the lead. That 20% is all you need to win. So 4 minutes left on the clock with 30 seconds burning down. Manny might have to make a move just to push the lead a little bit more in his favor, but Samsora has no problem also keeping back.
I like the fair every now and again, just to keep him honest. You can't just be, you know, can't just be doing those float down airs at that spacing when he can just run up on you. Yeah,
now Manny's able to see that after the little bit of lag, after that down air float, he is able to get in with spin dash and come right underneath, just like he did right there. Now for a second time in the set.
Yeah, you could actually see him learning. Like, okay, wait, when you do that, I could get this? Okay.
A little bit of troubleshooting, and again, that comes with the sort of academic mind that Manny brings. You know, studying not only his opponents before and after sets, but during.
Still roughly 20% up. 30 now. And that back air is so strong.
Okay. So not much has changed in the meta for Sonic, but at the same time, you know, Manny keeps his, you know, own space very well defined against his opponents, never breaking his zone to give up any percentage, and also coming in when he wants to and leaving when he wants to.
Oh yeah, he's got nothing to prove. He just plays his way.
All right, so that is first stock going to Manny. This did happen in the first game against him, but Samsora was able to bring it back, so potentially we might see the same play out in this game, but still a lot has yet to happen in the last 3 minutes.
Already a solid 30%. 0 to 30 so fast. That's one of those devastating things about Sonic. If he hits you just right with the spin dash, you can take damage so fast, and he's like, oh, okay, now I have a 30% lead. Oh, I got it again, now I have a 50% lead. Oh, great. You know, just more room to run away.
Yeah, and what I'm seeing happening a lot in this set is the encounter is going to happen because Manny comes in, and Samsora guessing correctly as to how he's going to approach results in him getting the damage or not, but over and over, Manny keeps coming out on top. So that's going to be really hard for Samsora to get over as the set goes on. Because he's dealing with the speed the whole time.
Oh my goodness, that was so cool.
Yeah, descending up air. I mean, that rainbow was not here to play.
Oh, almost, but not quite.
Ooh, almost flipped him with the up air, but Samsora fires back with a back air, coming in at 116%. This could be nasty because he is full of rage.
I like Manny hanging out on the Angel platform. Does want to keep the option to run the clock open to him as we are now at 1 minute and 13
no,
seconds.
how unfortunate. But recovering with some swift up air, Samsora almost had a semi-infinite on Manny, but accidentally down to the wrong way. Rage Peach is just as scary as any other character with Rage, but those fares might potentially put out Manny at a stock earlier than he'd think. Great reaction.
All right, 45 seconds. Yeah, you can't air dodge there. Don't want to take the parasol. Manny knows though. And forward throw. Probably would have killed that if it was up
30 seconds left on the clock. Manny has to realize this if he wants to just end it. But at the same time, he can just run the clock down. It seems like he might be doing that. 20 seconds now. Wow.
Oh my goodness. You know, if you got hit by that fair, he might have died too.
Seconds left on the clock. It's completely in Manny's ability to just stall. 5 seconds left. How is he going to land?
No! Oh my goodness. Oh, I thought he was going to seal the game again.
Well, a W is a W. Manny takes game 2, running the clock a full 6 minutes down. That sort of patience, not only in dying, but in asserting a lead in that regard. I mean, got to give it to Manny.
And, you know, Manny seems, you know, super determined to put us behind schedule with these games.
No, I mean we have time blocked off. I mean he totally.
He's got it, man.
He's got it. We're ahead of schedule. I mean everything's fine.
He said I could fix that.
So this is only game 3. The VODs are ready, I believe, 10 minutes long. Let's go. Manny coming in hot, but keeping it cool at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what you got to admire, because anybody that starts to say, like, oh, Sonic's boring, Sonic's this, that, I mean, you know, he's playing the game how he needs to play it, and he's getting the results. So I don't really, I don't see you up on the stage. So let's.
Same people that say Sonic's boring are the people that get hyped for, like, for Bowser to down throw up air you. Like, oh my god, you grabbed him. I love this game.
No, I have a lot of respect for Manny. A lot of the community does as well. And I mean, this sort of play style is just inherent in a lot of fighting games. I mean, the patience and the will to just wait situations out. I mean, that's Manny's specialty. His conversions, his follow-ups, I mean, also expert.
We're seeing for the first time here, Samsora in pretty good control of this game at the beginning, and Manny being forced to approach.
And also, you gotta give credit to Samsora for not losing his patience and making mistakes out of just trying to get Sonic, trying to just like wrangle him down and, you know, do what he's trying to do, because he's keeping his distance as well. You know, unfortunately, the clock doesn't care. The clock still keeps going down, but you're not seeing Samsora desperately trying to do anything. I mean, if anything, Samsora is just as calm, cool, and collected.
Very nice combo.
Unfortunately, that fair does take so long to get out. And that's a little bit of deja vu, because in game 2, same thing happened. He was in spin dash. Samsora approaches with the fair, but it didn't come out early enough, and Manny just was able to clip him for it.
Oh, had the spring in the right spot. And that easy 4%. I thought he was going to go for the grab. Broke my ankles.
Steady wins the race. Not even slow, just steady.
Fast and steady.
It's so interesting. I mean, Samsora has these moves that are just devastating, but they're so difficult to land against a character that has this sort of mobility.
Wow.
But just correct me, because it's not like I'm trying to sound smart here or anything. Samsora closes it out with a fair right at his feet. Manny now behind the stock, but he is at 157, so there's not a lot to really take care of there.
Oh, no.
Samsora's in control, not backing off. If anything, keeping right next to him.
Losing the first stock to Peach is like the worst feeling, especially when she gets one grab before you kill her. It's like, damn, did a lot.
Yeah, so he's gonna run down the platform. 2 minutes and 30 seconds down the clock. This VOD is now 12 minutes long. You're seeing the likes of Rich Brown still in this match. Fair chains. Extending the length of the combo, but Samsora's back in the middle. Stocks are now even, but the percentage is now in Manny's favor.
Manny completely changing up his style for a moment there, kind of mauling Samsora.
Just whizzing by those heels. Manny's not going to get caught by those red bottoms.
No.
Hey.
No.
All right, so he's
at the back air.
So the thing that Manny's doing really well is approaching perpendicular to Samsora. So when he's falling down with his down air, he is clipping him at least horizontally with the back air. So we're going to see a lot of his interactions. He can't exactly come down on Samsora because, wow.
Oh my goodness.
And the class, wow. Okay, the crowd leaves with a gasp. Very surprised by that.
I like it. I like it. It's one of those mix-ups. Sometimes you got to find a little bit more creative ways to kill with Sonic when you don't get the the spin dashes into up air or back air, or the spin charge into nair. Sometimes those just won't do it. So, but
yeah, and Manny definitely has the ability to be explosive, and that's also testament again to his not only play style but his understanding of the character. You know, he could just run the clock, but no, I mean he's running the clock at the same time but playing to the strengths of Sonic, and right there we saw that with him taking game 3.
Oh my gosh, 44 in under 10 seconds. Live and learn, playing faintly in the distance.
I've never seen that center character on the stage, by the way.
Oh, she looks like a fortune teller. Or she's married, I don't know. Same thing.
Well, I need to play Pocket Camp and get to know these characters for sure. But Samsora sitting here at 56% over. Not really. Ooh,
oh,
Mr. Saturn.
Special cameo, Mr. Saturn. Go get him.
Aw.
Probably making the smart decision, deciding, all right, I'm not going to run off to get Mr. Saturn.
I've actually noticed this, that there hasn't been too many turnip pulls, come to think of it, because at the same time, any turnip pull is punishable by Sonic across the stage, just whizzing by and getting you for that, so it makes sense. Plus, like, pulling a turnip and throwing it at Sonic sometimes is just such a waste, because his mobility is just, I mean, it's, like, what's the point? You're putting yourself at risk at that point by being in throw animation.
Yeah, so you get the potential payoff of hitting them with, what, like 5 or 6%?
And at the same time, you don't have your arsenal available in the air.
And then you're at the risk of taking potentially a lot more damage.
Yeah, you can't do any tilts, any smash attacks. I mean, when you're holding an item, it actually like cuts your kit in half. You only have the ability to throw it in 4 directions, and then you don't have anything else except your specials. So, very keen on Samsora because some people might think, oh my gosh, he's on the other side of the stage. I gotta get projectiles going as Peach, but you know, maybe not. Peach player's not 2 years into the game, but one might think that Samsora is playing the matchup exactly as it needs to be played. All right, coming into now our 2nd minute of the match. Samsora still sitting with 2 lives. Manny still sitting with 2 lives. We're gonna see if that patience starts to wear thin now in this game 4. Could be the end for Samsora, but it could be another chance for him to bring it in a game 5.
And again, like we were talking about, did get the turn up, didn't get punished for it, but throwing it
might as well have not
just
happened.
Yeah, might as well not have happened.
Power shielded, and then he got right to him in that second, and then he spot dodged, so, you know, it's too risky.
Getting kicked in the forehead by Sonic's Nikes.
SP dunks. Okay, so we did have a little bit of clash with the down air. Forward air not able to find its mark. Samsora is filled with rage, so forward air could send Manny off the side into his death. I'm talking about the length.
Oh my goodness.
Talking about the length of the match one more time. You know, Manny is completely in control of just letting it go. And Samsora is trying to claw his way back, but it's so difficult at the same time in this uphill battle. Just gets, you know, steeper and steeper and steeper as the time runs out and Sonic is dancing around you.
Oh, and that's a rare instance of Manny actually just going in for a moment, not safely. Does get punished for it, but he will live.
Filled with rage and also a low ceiling. That's going to be Samsora's second to potential last stock. If Manny closes this out, he will get the W for the set. Crowd is gathering around. A fix on the screen, trying to see if Samsora can at least get the stock off so he can potentially get Manny into a game 5 situation, but it's looking tough with now 2 minutes left. VOD's sitting at 20 minutes now.
Okay, yeah, soft nair does combo into a lot of other things. Good presence of mind, getting some nice damage. Really anything is just extra credit when you're about to die.
Anything can do it against Manny, and that fair will meet its mark. Finally, Manny not able to react fast enough at 61%, 2-0, 1 minute 30 seconds left on the clock.
Oh, she crowned him.
He did. So now Samsora is going to have to constantly be in the dilemma of going in and risking everything at the same time, while Manny is just able to pull out at any given moment. Here we go. Got the grab damage.
Wow, defensive
Homing attack. Sonic Mania in the house.
I like it.
All right, we're in our final minute now. You're so conscious of the clock when you watch Manny play. It's so incredible.
Yeah. The order of your eyes, it goes Sonic's percent, Peach's percent, and then the top right for the clock.
It's not out of the realm of possibility yet.
Excellent pivot grab. Gonna apply some pressure off stage, putting the spring there.
Time's being wasted getting back to stage. Manny's gonna have to either just keep cool Peach sitting at 100%, 30 seconds left on the clock. Samsora has little to no option left to just approach, but hopefully not blindly, or else Samsora's gonna.
Wow, still living, but 20 seconds left. Manny just has to not get hit by something like obnoxiously powerful.
Final smash.
Oh,
okay.
very nice stuff. Manny taking it 3-1 over Samsora.
Iron Will.
Samsora looked like he just got out of detention.
Dude, that must have been so grueling.
Oh, man. Okay, so Manny moving on. Was that winners?
Yeah, no, that was winners.
Okay.
We're doing winners.